Hey, we're here at Gunners Firearms with Maggie. Maggie, it's so good to talk to you.
It's great to see you, Mark. Welcome back to Gunners.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
good to see you again.
Yeah, it's funny, we're laughing because the outtake, we're going to talk about the gun store robbery, which was at Blue Steel and not Gunners, and not to laugh about the gun store, but I introduced you as Blue Steel.
Yes, but we're having moments that fueled not by not enough caffeine.
It's early, absolutely. So Blue Steel was robbed, and you left there. What was it, about 6 months ago? It was about a half a year ago, something like that.
October was my last date at Blue Steel.
Okay.
So yeah, here we are, and it is pushing July, midsummer.
Okay,
so yeah,
well, about 8 months, really.
It's been a little bit longer than that, and I never thought that it would happen. But on a long enough timeline, apparently you do see everything. So yeah, that was kind of bad, and they did end up getting some handguns.
Yeah, they stole 41, is that what it was? 41 guns from Blue Steel? Because they've tried to rob. Blue Steel's they were on the news a lot. People often try to rob Blue Steel guns.
Left and right.
Lots of attempts, but this is the first successful one, correct?
It took a wrecking ball.
Because they crashed a U-Haul through the wall, didn't they?
That took a wrecking ball. Yes, truly did. So that being said, there are a lot of security measures that will be put in there, I'm sure, as it happens everywhere. I've seen, when I came to this store, they had some security procedures in the mornings and in the evenings, and I'm like, what in the world is all this about? And they said, well, we had an attempt here at Gunners where firearms were actually stolen, and after that, this is how we do things now. And I said, okay, well, it seems like overkill, but if this is what you're going to do, and this is what you're doing to keep your store safe now, then by all means, let's keep it up. So I'm sure that Steve will have some changes in his procedure, and that's just normal. That's just, you never know. You just improve as you go. You know, if there's something you can do better moving forward so that doesn't happen, which Steve will be all over that. My heart goes out to him, not only for the loss of merchandise and everything, the interruption of business, but the
giant hole in the wall.
Paperwork that goes with it is not going to be anywhere near fun. It's going to start, and it did, within 24, I think, to 48 hours or less. You have to have a complete and total inventory done, which is difficult when everything is in disarray and there is shattered glass and everything everywhere. It's not where you put everything the night before when you went home. So that I know is going to absolutely suck. I have not seen what it looks like for an attempt, or like an actual
successful
robbery. I have not yet. I will knock on any sort of wood that I can find. Let's keep knocking here on these nice wood stocks. Okay, so I haven't had it happen while I have been employed by a gun store. I've seen attempts, and I've seen the damage, but I've never seen anything like the theft side.
Well, once the news got out on Blue Steel's robbery, a lot of people reached out to the channel saying, "Is Maggie okay? Is Maggie okay? What's going on with Maggie? What's going on with Maggie?" Which, so you're okay because you don't work there anymore.
No, I'm not there. I'm here at Gunners, and so after that happened and everything, though, I can tell you that my cousin who owns this shop was immediately on the phone with the alarm company. They're like, "Hey, let's test." I don't remember the last time, but it's probably been about 8 months or more since we've had somebody out here look at this. Let's have somebody go over this system with a fine-tooth comb. Let's do all these other extra checks and everything, which was cool. They upgraded some battery backup systems, so now instead
so you guys tightened up a little bit here too, even though you weren't the ones robbed.
Yeah,
that's smart.
So instead of like the 48-hour battery, if power gets cut here, now we're on like the 2-week battery.
Nice, okay.
So we can lose power for a significant amount of time and still have alarm systems and be able to run power and everything, which is so cool.
Because I've seen video of people trying to break into Blue Steel. There's always, because whenever somebody tries to break in, they put it on the news.
Oh, it's so funny.
And you see these people, they'll try and try. They try to kick in the door. They try to get, there's no way in there until they figured out to just drive a giant truck through the wall.
So the one point of access that is large enough for a human body to fit through on the roof of Blue Steel does not actually go into the store at all. It is the lead filtration vents for the range, and it exhausts over the side of the building and directly to the lead filtration units.
Has anybody tried to climb through there before?
Yeah, and they were stuck in there for 30 minutes inhaling lead, and they left before any sort of medics could arrive on the scene to help them. I'm sure those medics would have been helping them right to the police station shortly after checking out that person to make sure they were okay. But that being said, that's first time anybody has actually managed to get in there at this time.
And you had mentioned that when there was a few attempted robberies that the ATF actually, or the police or whoever was investigating it, said they already knew who did it.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they it's not ever just one store that's hit. It's usually multiple in an area. There's a crew that works, or maybe 2 crews that are out, and they are, okay, this is what we're doing tonight. Here's where we're going. Either separate and divide and conquer. Or if no attempt is, if the attempt is made and no access is gained, they have a finite amount of time, and then it's, okay, well, let's jump to the next one. So if one store is hit in an area, you can expect multiple stores to have attempts on in that same time frame, or actual robberies within that time frame too. And so they usually do, because camera footage is everywhere, and there's the camera footage of the people renting the U-Hauls, there's camera footage of U-Hauls being stolen from properties, there's camera footage of all these people doing whatever it is that they're doing out there at the gas stations when they go to fuel up. Oh, guess what? They're in the same car as this other guy. Social media is a great way that they catch all these criminals too. Yeah.
People are foolish, bragging about their crimes, bragging about it.
Don't brag. Seriously, just don't do it. Nothing good ever comes of it.
That's right.
So
in the end, but you're okay.
We're all good. Everything's cool.
You weren't
here.
even there. Yeah.
I wasn't there. No, but
nor have you been there probably since? Or?
No, not yet.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Keep us in the loop. Let us know if you hear anything.
I will. Hopefully everything, fingers crossed that everything goes as smooth as possible. There's some stuff that won't be recovered, but there are definitely going to be many more security measures that I'm sure Steve has addressed and will put into. So it just, you live, you learn, and going forward you do better.
Well, gosh, Maggie, thank you so much. Because again, again, your store wasn't, Rob, but the one you used to work out was, and everybody reached out to me. So here's that response: that Maggie's okay, and we got a little insight into gun store robberies too. That's great.
I wish I wish I did not know as much as I do about that. Unfortunately, I guess maybe fortunately, my experience and realm of expertise in that area is pretty small at this time, but
all right, well, let's hope it doesn't get bigger.
Let's please
keep it small.
Fingers crossed, please.
That's right. All right, well, Maggie, gosh, thank you so much. We appreciate your insight on this for sure.
Well, thank you. Absolutely. And thanks to everybody reaching out.
That was so nice. They cared about you.
Hey,
people cared about you.
Well, it's just people in general being awesome human
beings.
Heck yes. proud to be a gun owner with all the other good guys
Gun
out there.
owners are the best. They are the best, except for the ones that steal the guns.
Yeah, no, those are gun thieves.
Well, thank you so much, Maggie. And we're just going to keep talking here. So, yeah.
Cool beans.
Awesome.
Right on,
All right.
Mark. Until next time. See you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.